Howdy do y'all, this is John, and today we are talking about Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves, a new movie in theaters right now. And in Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves, it deals with this group of thieves who are trying to help one member out who has his daughter practically kidnapped by an old friend. And while they're trying to help him out, there's this dark, magical thing going on that spells doom and gloom. Okay, so getting into it, first and foremost, there isn't a whole lot I like about this movie. Obviously, I do think that the visual effects are definitely very good. They are pretty realistic looking, not 100%, but they do get pretty close. And I do think that execution-wise, in certain areas you can see that there are people genuinely trying to make a good movie. Because I'm not gonna lie, it's not outright awful like the original Dungeons & Dragons movie was. However, really, it just simply deals with the filmmaker's handlement on a few scenes. For example, how they execute this one little escape in the movie was pretty well done. How they utilized the environments around them, the cities, that kind of stuff, is pretty well thought through. However, the film is also safe and sanitized. Rather than being bold, rather than taking risks, the filmmakers instead went a very safe direction. And while they can claim as much as they want it is to protect the children, it just doesn't work for the movie or for the story. Heck, for crying out loud, the film's a PG-13. By rights, that rating should not mean family friendly. But unfortunately, that's the stigma on it now. And you don't see very many bold filmmakers just push the limits of that rating very often anymore. And this is no different. And it's not just with how sanitized the content in the movie is, but certain things they do in the movie, you can tell they're trying not to anger the childish woke crowd at all. The main character is this complete moron who 3/4 of the time is completely dependent on a woman saving him. Not all the time. I should point out, not all the time. But most of the time, that happens. Also got a character who it felt like the actor was hired just for a virtue signal because he was very flat and boring throughout the entire movie. Yeah, that's this film. Guys, in the end, Dungeons & Dragons, yeah, it was better than the original movie, but the original movie was so bad, it'd take a special type of stupid to do worse than that. I'm gonna give Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves a 3. Well, that's all the time I have for today. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, please remember, the Potetsky will return.